Hello and welcome everyone to Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry that the music cut off. I usually start a lot sooner, but I wanted to say goodnight to the kids before I started all this. And so because of that, I don't have it set to loop because I'm usually here and just waiting. So apologies for that, but we are back with some Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a little bit. I got a little busy, but that's okay. We're in for some main story stuff, main story quests, as we are jumping into version 3.4, the 3.4 update that gave us basically starting the setup towards Stormblood. So how is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody can hear me just fine, hear the game just fine. Amy will be coming in a little later, so there is all that. In the meantime, Sibadon, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. 16 months now. Holy cow. Figured I'll leave this here while lurking. Well, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, game is good. Audio is also good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So yeah, we finished off Alexander and we've ended the Dragon Song War. What other problems can Eorzea get into? I'm sure it's something. So let's get into it. I also, in my off time, was joined by friends and finished off. Let's see here. That's wrong. I can never remember. Here we go. I finished off all the Alliance raids, so I got a few new minions and stuff like that. So I've mostly finished off other stuff. I just have the Warring Triad stuff and then the hard versions of some of the others. So nothing too crazy. But let's talk to this House Fortomp Knight and see what we're in for. Alright, new day dawns in Ishgard. Master Yata, you are come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event... Sir Aymeric de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House cordially invites Master Yatada to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? Oh, okay. Simdon, I will take a look at that. I've been kind of busy today, so I haven't had a chance to really check out my notices and whatnot. And hey, Amy's here to play.
Well, temporarily.
Oh, yeah.
Until Sydney's done with her shower.
Yeah. You can she's at least logged in and all set. But yeah, Amy's here. And Kiko's hanging out in the back of the chair, as usual. That's her favorite spot. Man, I would, but I haven't the foggiest of what to wear. Any thoughts? I mean, I'm looking really down. No.
Bounty thing?
I think it's because you haven't played as Arya in a while.
Oh.
You've been playing nothing but the other one.
Bounty?
I guess. Does anybody know what a returner's bounty is? Because Amy got that message. I think Lackway was in the chat. She got a thing called a welcome back returner's bounty.
It says, they've prepared a most generous boon, a returner's bounty. Accepting this divine aid will provide you with the tools required to make the quick return to form, including experience bonus for partying with mentors, as well as full access to the novice network, a chat dedicated. I don't know, decide later, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say decide later for now. Anyway, I should be glad to accept. It's Ambric. Dinners have bit us a bit in the past, but, you know. Oh, Lackway. Oh, that. What is that, Lackway? Indeed, who would not? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Burrell Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report it to Astrologicum. They will have someone to escort you the rest of the way. Experience boost in an icon, basically.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Funny thing is, she has been playing just with her other character. Alright. What is it? There it is. Just wasn't quite on the screen as much. But yeah, how's everybody been doing? Hopefully you've all been having a good week. If you have it, and party with a mentor, and the mentor will actually get bonus XP while on a dungeon trial. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be doing that. You tried the mentor system and that was rough.
Oh, well, not the mentor system, the novice network I didn't like.
Yeah, the novice network. Oh yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Hey, I'm lit up now. It's late.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Greetings and well met, Master Yata. I have the honor and privilege to serve as head steward of House Burrell, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Basically the one you were on. Yeah, you just need to get to the house, to get to the actual party. Oh, no worries, Luma. Take care. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. And Fa56, you are well ahead of me. And man, there's some. It's good stuff, isn't it? I love Skypiea in One Piece. Look at that. Actually getting to enjoy a meal. It's a date with Emmerich.
Mm-hmm.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
I love that we are actually complaining about the Moogles. And this does feel like a date. It reminds me of the scene out of Batman.
Thumbs up over here.
I must must say, your spirited accounts always
Amy's all for it.
welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Ooh, some wine. Oh, no wine? Dang it. Hey, Polyglot. I looked ahead, and there does seem to be a duty in this set.
Yeah, she offered to join you for that.
Yeah, I'm perfectly... Yeah, welcome. Oh, DGC says, by the way, I made it halfway through Shadowbringers. Unfortunately, due to a solo... I'm watching that guy because I'm so used to getting poisoned, so I'm not trusting this. Unfortunately, due to a solo duty that was so egregiously bad, I had to use this scenario skip and resorted to watching the last few cutscenes that take place before Part 2 for the main campaign picks up in Part 2 of New Game Plus. Jeez.
To hear you speak of them, there is much and more
I know.
yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous
Did
journey.
Wallace get like a booster seat?
That would be amazing. Why not join me on the next? Oh my gosh, he looks happy about that.
Truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust.
Oh boy, he is all in for us.
Yep.
Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that, DGC, but hopefully you're still enjoying Shadowbringers, because I hear nothing but good things.
I asked him to join me.
That's what I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You see how his face lights up?
Yeah.
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late.
I do wonder how we're going to get the setup into Stormblood. I honestly don't even fully understand what Stormblood is yet.
Maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
Man, people love us. God, the slow way they pull on those drinks, I'm just waiting for one of us to die of poisoning. I do not trust cups in this game.
Did you say cups?
Cups.
No Cuphead.
And we see him drinking. We haven't drank yet.
A personal question. Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
Hey,
Master
GCM of
Sanford
Chaos.
returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
We are missing 2 more scions. I wonder if it's been so long.
I know who the two
Marks a new
Yes, I just forget their names. Who is this narrator, I wonder? Papalimo and Ida, that's it.
Tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn. As did he.
Yeah, new narrator. I wonder who this is. He was a good narrator.
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause.
Yeah, Lord
as
Edmund.
if by fate.
What are we in for?
Alright, I'm gonna check on Sydney now.
Okay. I won't go into the dungeon without you, but Joey should be back before then. Oh! I did not expect Alisaie. She's back in the story.
Is that...
Alisaie, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Oh, jeez. I completely forgot about Alisaie.
Ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alisaie took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
That is not good.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
It's weird to see her in her, like, the old outfit she and Alphinaud used to wear.
We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous.
I like how they're actually giving a breakdown of Alisaie, because it has been a while outside of the coils.
For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister.
Man, it actually sounds like he cares. He did not seem to care about Alisaie at all during Realm Reborn with the old voice actor.
Reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Alphinaud has emotions now. It's nice.
Take heart, Master Alphinaud. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons.
Yeah, it is post-ego drain Alphinaud. That does help a lot. Caddy's going on a trip in less than a month. That'll be fun.
Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
And yes, we'll get to see...
Is the Warrior of Light Is he with you? Don't go. There is something I must say.
I can't quite remember her old voice actor because we heard it so little, but I think I like it. I'm so sorry to hear that, Eggroll. I hope you do feel better.
The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascients. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelphatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her.
Like, permanently?
You must stop them.
I hope she's okay, Eggroll. I really do.
I should inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Well, we get to see Alisaie again, though. Though the fates afforded us the time to share our long-delayed drink, 'twould seem the rest of my wine cellar will have to wait. As I am constantly reminded, there is no rest for the righteous. However much we may change and grow apart, some bonds are unbreakable. Surely they won't let her... Yes, I know. We must track and trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Justinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence? Let's see... It's so funny seeing these dishes and like, hey, I remember this from the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. Let's go with that. Shadows of the First. Man, they really do a good job of making the Warriors of Darkness really kind of threatening looking. So, the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then when we first encountered them in Lothas Nath, when they were confronting Ravenna. Gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphinaud? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alisaie risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Milan, will you accompany me to Zelphatol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? I don't even know what Zelphatol is. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastmen's intrusions into Curthian lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphinaud. The mountains of Zelphatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, after all, and the Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Zelphatol by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zelphatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We shall be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmont. In the event Mistress Alisaie regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Your Scary Helicopter. Thoughts on the Sonic Frontiers trailer? I mean, it's definitely the best trailer they put out so far. I just have to wait and see. There's a lot coming out and I can only get so much, you know? Alright, let's get out of the manor. So do you remember Alisaie's old voice? Because I certainly don't, Amy.
Not really. She didn't really have much
To do. Camp Dragonhead.
Is this the new one now?
What new one?
Is this the new voice now?
Yes, you'll hear the new one now. There's Alpha now. Have everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Nautilin and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Exali warriors, I have been informed that House Fourtomp Knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Let's get our mount. I would have laughed. Wait, is this Garuda's mount? I think this is Garuda's mount. How appropriate. Yeah, this is totally Garuda's mount. Beyond this gate lies the trail which will lead us to Xalphatal. According to my map, it looks to be a relatively straightforward route, albeit one through exceedingly dangerous territory. Hey, Lynn. I believe that's you, Lackway, right? Master Utah, Master Alphano. As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something, and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Xalphatal and aid you as you see fit. Given the numbers we are likely to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the Knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the Exal's attention, I suggest you and yours attempt to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. But if the gods are good, you should not have to deal with some few patrols, but if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the Warriors of Darkness. That would be interesting. Alright. Let me send a... So, Polyglot. Are both you and... sorry. Liu, both joining, or... Because it looks like we do have Lynn. Let me invite to the party. Here, and Amy. And where's Sun at? Where is Sun? Oh, there they are, but... We'll just refresh. Yeah. Alright, and Liu wants to join as well, so I'll invite. Sorry, Lynn, I had already planned on having both of them be in the be in the party already if they were able to. Oh hey, man, you caught up quick. Probably fast forwarded through a lot of the dialogue though. Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's like a lot faster to read in your mind than it is to read out loud. once you're set, we will get started. It's unlocked. Oh, hey, NPC party support will be added to Zelphatol in a future update. We want to party with other players, though. Alright, Zelphatol. I mean, what job?
I'm whatever my thing is. What's it called? Summoner. I don't remember the summoner.
Ah, you'll be fine. Yeah, we'll see. We're fighting Alisaie.
Oh yeah, this one's a fun one. What's the name?
Ah, okay. Gotta get those sweeping camera shots. Alright, let's do it. That's a rock. Back to trying to remember how to do Red Mage. Oh, it's been so long. Problem of only playing on occasion. Music's nice. That does help. Amy has her contacts in so she can actually see things. Trust me, that's been a problem lately. It'd help if I actually, you know, focused on a freaking target. Let's hope we don't have an example of rocks fall, everybody dies. Oh geez, that's a lot of... I feel so slow. It's probably because I've been playing as Dragoon lately. No. Soon abandoned Red Mage for Dancer because it felt so slow. Okay, this guy... We're fighting Tingle. We're fighting... We are fighting the Alisaie version of Tingle with him on his balloon. That is amazing. Probably want to get rid of that floating turret. Whoa. We're good. This feels like it's being very mean, and I'm not quite sure exactly what we need to do here. I'm gonna get under this. Like, is there something special place I need to be at? And land on his balloon? I'm gonna try to be in his little area, see what happens. Yes, we had to pop him. I was right. Oh, get that airstone going, that's for sure. Seriously, this is a boss fight against Tingle. Oh, I forgot to addle him. It's a little late, but there you go, he's addled. Really don't need him, but that's fine. Oh, there we go. Koolimpa. Oh, there's spikes. There we are. Feels kind of random to be fighting the Alisaie again. It's funny to be doing this one after we've been doing those Alliance raid where this feels so low-key after all that. Do you feel the same way, Amy? Yeah. We've been doing the raids for so long. Up we go. What, the elevator? Really?
I think Skyward Sword, there's kind of a place that looks like this. There?
I guess vaguely.
Isn't there like some kind of like tree or hospital or something?
There might be. The Alliance raids were based around Diabolos Final Fantasy VIII. Blackway. He's gonna fan us. Yeah. That's right, I had Kate Sith, but it haunts my dreams edition. That was a very odd design for Kate Sith, I gotta say. Yeah, we'll just move up a little bit and get off that. Ooh, that's mean. There's a long version, but that's all right. I should get out of that wind. What's mean? I don't know what you have on you. I don't know what it is, I'll be honest. A red claw was on you. Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Ooh, you got me. That came out of nowhere. Alright. Just some enemies and then taking on the final boss. That is cool. The Alisaie do have some crazy airships. I think it probably was. I think so. Oh, that's cool. That is pretty cool. I get the feeling the Alisaie are one of your more favorite beast tribes. Oh. Yeah, I'm still working on the Alisaie beast tribes as well, Blackway. I think I've only beaten like a handful of beast tribes and finished them up. Oh, where'd you guys come from? Did we get the windstone? No, we did not get an airstone. Oh. Turns out not everybody was dead. Yeah, I've noticed that, Lackway. It definitely takes a while to get through the Realm Reborn ones. That's just cool. Almost there. Polygon says, I feel like a bad player. I only have the Namazu tribe unlocked. Who is this? Well, he looks cool. Wonder what these do. Oh, he has his birds attack us. Oh, he stack on you? Oh, jeez. Wait, is that Garuda back? Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, Smash Man, thank you very much for the 100 bits. We'll read these out directly. Oh, shoot. She seems less aggressive in this bite. Almost got him. There we go. Hey, leveled up too. Smashman, thank you very much for the 100 bits saying, since I actually remember tonight's stream, I figured I might as well shout out a Frog Champ. Ever heard of Beru? It's a GBA homebrew game made by Psycho for the GBA X 2003 competition. All I know about it is that it's a platformer. You play as what looks to be a golf ball with sunglasses, and one of the enemies in the games are frogs. Yeah. Well, very cool. And Skimpula, thank you very much for the for the follow. That's odd. It just told me I got like Ruin 2 and stuff like that. What the heck? Hold on. No.
I got that guy's card.
Really? Why do you always get cards and I don't? I'm trying to collect all the cards and you're the one that keeps getting them. That's just not fair.
You didn't get one? Did you look? It wasn't a roll. Did you get one?
Maybe I did. I'll take a look. Alerts are on, but we don't see them.
Thank the gods. What happened?
Hold on. Why is that the case? No, it should be above. I'm not sure why that is.
It's not behind the screen or anything. It's not behind like your...
I mean, I can put it on top, but... Yeah, I'll just put it up top and see if that does the trick. We'll see.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Asians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our
I have
path
no
to
idea.
safety.
We saw off and no one got thirsty.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
What is their deal?
Lola's so cute still.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Cat Evie with 100 bits. Testing. Can anyone see this? I heard it, but did it come up? I don't think so. I put my alerts on the top thing, so... Huh. I wonder if something's going on in Elements or something like that. That's weird. No, it heard the sound, but you can hear it, but it doesn't show up. That's very odd. Let me get through this scene and I'll do some tests.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
I do appreciate it, Cat Evie. Thank you.
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. It was they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Twitch was having problems today.
Enough, Jarumal. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
That's a mouthful of a name. Jarumal.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Asians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Asians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Gotta have balance.
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
Holy crap.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Got a good voice actor.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, be gone. You have no friends here.
Very interesting. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true that to save their world they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever the reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Might as well get that in there.
Did you get the card?
Nope. Let me double check. Nope, I got no card.
Oh.
Amy always gets cards from the frickin' dungeons. I never get cards. For Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can appraise Lord Edmont of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. I didn't get an invite. That's weird.
Oh, because we're not party.
No, you're on Diabolos.
No, yeah, but because.
Oh, okay. We need to leave the party and then. Yeah, I'm trying to collect all the cards. And she's not. And she's the one getting all the dungeon cards that'll take forever to actually get. Go figure. Gotta get the first edition Blue Eyes. I mean, yeah, otherwise what's the point? It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Milan. What news from Zelphatal? Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for who remained behind, Mistress Istola has been tending to Mistress Alisaie in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. Why do I have a feeling Todderu is going to hook her up with a new outfit soon?
Alisaie, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts.
She sounds
when
older.
When they told me you had traveled for Zelphatal, I found that I could rest.
Alphino's new voice made him sound younger. Hers made her sound older.
Thank you, my friend.
I miss Thancred's old voice, I think.
I take it your mission was a success.
But Istola.
Oh yeah, Stola's new voice is great.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Asians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alisaie. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
What are they trying to achieve with that?
Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Asians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the warriors of darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
Why does this feel like it's just set up for greater lore and not Stormblood specifically?
Because that's true.
It should come as no surprise, but Alisaie and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father.
He seems more up for helping us than any of the other leaders.
Is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Sorry, I'm a little ahead of you.
Oh.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alisaie, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new
Yeah,
outfit I prepared for
Tataru
you.
and her outfits, I swear. I just noticed she's basically in... Alisaie is currently basically in Ishtola's old outfit. What you got for us, Alphino? To think that the three of us plumbed the depths of the coils and confronted Bahamut himself. Really? Because you didn't do coils in this one. So what did it say for you?
Would I be right in assuming that you have not spoken with my sister since one of the memorial services, was it?
Yeah. Did you hear that? So for Amy's, since she did not do coils with this character, Alphino says, "Would I be right in assuming that you have not spoken with my sister since one of the memorial services, wasn't it?"
That was like at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, seriously. Mine is to think that the three of us plumbed the depths of the coils and confronted Bahamut himself. Had I not been there, I would struggle to believe it.
And then it says, by the 12, it seems a lifetime ago.
And yeah, this one is shortly after we parted ways. I heard that she had taken to the road on her own, apparently on a journey of self-discovery. Precisely where to, I never learned, though I suspect that was by design.
Mine says, by the 12 seems a lifetime ago. I should like to think we've both grown since then.
So she enjoyed hearing tales of our exploits, did she?
Mine didn't have that at all.
There's also dialogue if you started but didn't finish coil. She laments that you never found its full secrets. I saw Smashmat mentioning Bahamut Lagoon. I actually have a repro card of the translated version of that on SNES. Not had a chance to play it though. They always look cool. Huh. The skirt is cute. I'm not sure about the color. Right then, shall we be off? Tataru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of us of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the studium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, she was not my..." Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? Oh my god. So be it. Another time, perhaps. To be honest, Milan, I wasn't planning on seeking you out just yet. When I set forth on my journey, I did so with grand ambitions. As you may recall, I promised I would not disappoint you.
Mine says, it's an honor. I realize we are barely acquainted, but having heard so much about you, it hardly feels that way.
Ah, I pray you will forgive me if I do. A pleasure to have you with us. It's been meeting the man about the carriage. Welcome to the fight. I'm kind of curious about the whole carriage thing, so I'm going to ask about do that one.
What do you want to hear? What other one do you want to hear?
Either one. I don't have a preference between those two.
Alright. I'll have a pleasure.
Ah, yes, the carriage that so fortuitously arrived to spirit us away from Alda after the banquet.
Absolutely nothing happens if you say pleasure to have you.
Oh. The driver informed me that I had my sister to thank for his presence in Ul'dah. How did you know to send help? Oh, drunken brass blades are even less discreet than sober ones. Unfortunately, by the time I learned of the plot, it was too late to do anything more. Frankly, I'm still amazed Bremont managed to find you. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I am here today because I would regret it if I weren't, that is all. Fair enough, let us depart for the Waking Sands then, and see if Urianger can be of assistance. I still don't... the more I look at her outfit, the more I'm not sure about it. What do you think, Amy?
I like it.
Alright, off to the Waking Sands.
I'm going to use a Vesper Bay ticket.
I don't think that'll work for me, will it?
No. You don't have any?
I don't think I think I used all mine up. Yep, I used all mine up. Oh well. It's an okay design, yeah. I think this is Titan's horse. This insane rock song. They are into it. There's your peacock. Into the Waking Sands. This is what Derek listens to when he's on his road trips. Yes, sure.
He listens to my music.
Yeah. Urianger, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Alphino, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time, to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians did not have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day I did receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Merlthor. Jeez. Ogomero stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumours mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook, Milan. Feels like the rest of this is just going to be running around. Thank you for your counsel, Oriange. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. If I may, Brother Oriange, is there anything else you would like to say? Oh, if I may, Brother Oriange, is there anything else you would like to say? Alisaie, that is a good question. If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure you wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard a tale of a promising tome, the Garen Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. By thy leave. What is going on here? That is
Kind of a little hint earlier, but you'll see more.
I mean, I remember that other scene they showed. I'm not going to mention it here, but well, I guess I can because it's already shown. But we saw him talking with the Asians, so we finally following up on that.
Kind of.
Camp.
I'd say soft stuff.
Huh. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Now that is curious.
We don't have to. If you go outside, we can share a teleport.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm outside. By the way, I'm probably going to stop at around 11 just because I need to get other things done as well. So another 30-ish minutes. We'll see if I can get to the end of this section, this update by then, but yeah. That had better be sulfur. Alright, any truth of Titan's return? 7 hells, at this rate I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problems look to be like coming to a head, the Scions of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what that is. Right then, let's get to it. So, our friendly neighbors in Ugumaro have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for the little bugger, would you? Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Oriange's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be a time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. Very strange. Also, I gotta talk to the Mender, because when I was going through the Alliance raids, I died a lot as the Dragoon, and my armor needs some fixing. There we go. That's better. I'm guessing you've already found it, Amy?
Yeah, I was just saying here in case you couldn't find it.
Yeah, I saw yours on the map. I'm like, well, that must be it. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say he has to be around here somewhere. Stay back. Away far back. I'm not a guys, no use. Pointless, hopeless, no use. He likes to run around. How'd you get up there? I guess you went around. Oh. That also works. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, yes, just talk. Yeah. Boy, I sure do love being, running around this place. There we go. This was a stupid plan. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will... Guy, he found me again. What to do, what to do, what to do. I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please, please, do not hurt me. So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. Okay, I'm liking the inclusion of Alisaie. She is... The sharp tongue is fun. Huzzah! We've got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, 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 no. I came to talk, to ask for help, but when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Casual dude? Yes, I do have a PS5. That's what Amy's playing on right now for Final Fantasy XIV. Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphino and this is my sister Alisaie. Milan, the man who found you, is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Bloden here thinks you want to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? No one is going to hurt you, all right? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, but along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that they didn't have iron in their hearts and that they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace? I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen. Foci, fashioned from the beast of beastmen. Bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that's sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please, help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to the worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. They have not refined the PS5 yet, Lackway. As far as I know.
Ooh, I don't have this minion.
I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already.
Get this cute minion.
I got it from the Alliance raids.
Oh, so cute.
That was that one boss we fought.
Oh, I didn't get.
Yeah. If you got the other minions, you got Echidna. You got Echidna. You have to show off Echidna. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence, and we must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. The beast that mounted at the mourned at the heart of the mountain. Okay then. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. I didn't realize What do you mean that it wasn't optimized? Oh yeah, the PS5 production. Yeah, it's crazy. It's still hard to find. That's sad, really. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where those crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Alright, we're off. Quickly, blah. Don't actually have to fight anybody to get them. That's kind of nice. It's funny to see which mount will appear next. The more you get. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! Aye, it's just that... I am quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Kurthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never you mind about that. As Alisaie said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. The next one is the last and is very large, very big, very huge, very large. I wonder what this is all leading to.
Can't figure that out.
Not entirely? Who is helping them?
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
I thought you meant,
Like
what we're going to be fighting next.
Oh. No, I figured that. Though you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Confound it. What about you, Milan? Any luck? Nothing, nothing, nothing. But this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spied, spotted, saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved him, yes? The question is, where to and why? Within Orgomoro, where they summoned a Titan once before and mean to do so again. It's the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We will have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There was no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander Bloden's custody. We dare not take him into the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Milan, if you would be so kind. Thank you. I shall deliver them the account overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bloden on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetherite within the Ugumaro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action, but if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. Something feels off. It feels weird that we'd be fighting Titan again. Something feels, I don't know, just way off. Did I miss a turn somewhere? Must have to go around. Yeah, that music doesn't quite fit this area, but oh well. It's my favorite Primal song. What? Oh, oh my God, Lynn. That's good. I take it this is the aetherite we seek? Right then. As soon as Alpha Noah arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Milan. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Well, there we are, where this is Titan. Quickly, you clods! Briskly, swiftly, quickly! I will not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers, here, but how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? You alright, Amy?
Yeah, I'm just
Oof. Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace. You monster, how could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. Poor kid. No, Alisaie, not yet. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdweller's convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you've had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our God drains the land of ether and brings not but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something, please. Please. Oh, jeez. It's worth noting that the words beast tribes have been almost entirely removed from the interface. Quests are now tribal quests. Wow, that's cool. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Blah, blah. I don't think this is who we wanted to wake up. Ooh. I think Gabu has control of Titan. 7 hells. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Off and out. Leave him to me. Nicely done, Afano. Could use a carbuncle. We must away. Who knew one carbuncle would be so effective against Titan? By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we would like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan is far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Orgomero, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. Milan, you know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more? Alisaie and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look us up and look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. You've done this one already? I mean, confront Titan and Naval on hard. That's because they already have a hard version that we've unlocked and done. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll invite you in, Sun Polyglot, and then we'll have Lynn here and on as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have Lynn join us this time since they're here. We just invite to the party, and then we'll invite.
How many people is this?
Just probably 4. Where's Sun?
No, it's 8 people.
Oh, it says players already in. Is it 8 people?
It says here 1 to 8 players are hard.
Oh, okay. Then we can invite them both. They're in a plot point already, though, so we just have to wait. Huh. I did not expect that the hard version of Titan would be a requirement for a story. I imagine so many people must have done it already at this point. You know? Oh, no worries, Time Sage. No worries at all. Fire burb is no joke. I have no idea what you mean by that. Oh, there's a cool. Kind of want to see if I can find a forum post from when this patch came out, see if anyone else was confused by this. It does seem like an odd choice because we've done, you know, I've done hard Titan already. That's how I, you know, it's not really a new thing. There is one change to this fight if you're on this quest. Pay close attention. We'll see. I don't know if I'll even notice. Let's see. How much is left of this part? Looks like doing this will put us halfway through, so we're definitely not going to finish up this section tonight. Alright. They're good, so let's go ahead and invite. And I think I remember there being a fair amount of cutscenes in this patch, as in after this point. Okay. Says already in another party. I think you guys have to disband your party.
I have to put the squiggle refresh.
It tripped another cutscene. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll definitely have to finish off the rest of this one next time. Just because there's still like 5 quests left. I thought we had gotten through more. Final Fantasy XIV has so much story. Oh yeah, it does. But that's, I mean, that's what makes it enjoyable. That's what got me first interested, because everybody was just constantly saying how amazing 14 was because of its story. All right. We'll see if they're free now. Still in another party. It's like a really good show with 5 seasons now. Yeah, we're still... I only finished season 2. I'm trying to get to season 3. There we go. Alright. Now we're ready for this. Still so weird. Absolutely. I would join you, but I must heed the call of my island sanctuary, so yeah. Amy is very sad that Island Sanctuary is not available until after you beat Endwalker. She was really looking forward to that. It shouldn't require Endwalker. What do you think, Amy?
Probably matches up story-wise or something.
Gotta cut through that story. There's a lot of story. There we go. We'll, I mean, once we hit Stormblood, I won't have to stream all this stuff as much just to show off my reactions. So, yeah. Should go rather quick once I get to Stormblood until it's the next big thing that happens. But then there's all kinds of, you know, there's the post-Stormblood raids and the Alliance raids and the build-up to Shadowbringers, and I'm sure people want to see that sort of stuff. So there's, yeah, a lot of story. And yeah, almost out of free-to-play land, which is weird. No, they even put you down to level 50.
For this?
Yeah. We're all level 50 for this. That's amazing. More towards the edge. Oh, how am I still alive? I had barely any health left because I just happened to get onto the wrong one. Man, things want me dead. I don't remember him jumping around this much. Is that the new thing? Oh, there's Titan. Mother, father, I can't find you. Oh god, is Gabu's consciousness within... Oh, wrong button. Ah, I knew it. Yeah, I hit the wrong button because I was hitting numbers. There's the wake up. So yeah, we're getting the dialogue. That's something at least. I know, that's been me. Got blown up. Why am I having so much trouble with this stupid thing? Oh my god, this is sad. Get behind him. Get out of there. There we go. Okay, he's dead. Oh my goodness. That was sad. Sumo Wendy says, Island Sanctuaries for those who want to RP roleplay retirement after finally saving the world. Inspired by the trend of numerous light novels and manga that do that concept. Oh, I had no idea. I have seen that Yoshi P has been reading a lot of One Piece and recommending it to a lot of people, so that's kind of funny. Alright, off to Camp Overlook. And thank you for your help, Lynn and Sun and Lou. Yeah, we're in a cross-world party, so we don't get to share. Oh, Les caught up to One Piece at a time yesterday. It's awesome. Thank you so much for listening. I'll probably call it after this cutscene. Ah, there he is. Did I not tell you he would return safe and sound? The deed is done then. Titan is no more. Good. There has been enough tragedy this day. He has been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He is almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the primal influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death like any other thrall, such as the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Alisaie's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Alright, guess we'll take on this one and see what our setup is for the next section. There is not to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never come to pass. Let us attend to more immediate matters, informing Commander Bloden of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? I mean, might as well deliver it and just, you know, see if we can get this, get stuff going beyond this place. Although I guess this is a place we can end, but it's no big deal. Besides, Amy already ran over here. You're a sight for sore eyes, but when the others came back without you, I had feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. All settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be, believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal, and there ain't a soul in the maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like a cause for celebration. Now, I know you have a lot of places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's Bane. Pretty sky.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas.
I love how I sit.
So quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space.
It's like the most big thing is like it indicates that I'm a cat.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Hey, Lon Lon.
How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever.
Nice to see her getting some development too.
I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. But when Grandfather revealed the whole truth of the calamity to us, I finally understood.
I had a line that says,
and I resolved there and then to continue his legacy in my own way.
But when Grandfather revealed the whole truth of the calamity to us, I finally understood.
Oh yeah, it didn't have that.
What did yours say?
She just didn't say anything.
Oh, wow.
My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them.
Why he chose to help
I have
others.
lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve, and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever.
Wait, are they actually?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing.
Hmm.
We have to try. do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the Warriors of Darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger, of you. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it?
Most of my conversations are one-sided.
Of your adventures in Ishgard.
All right, what are you gonna say?
I think I'm going to talk about Estinian and Assail.
Which one? Which is the other one you want to know about?
I'm curious what she'd say about Alpha now. I like hearing about Alpha now.
All right.
Hey, Raguro.
Gods,
I'm going to be
they
wrapping
must
up
have
here
been at each
soon,
other's
but
throats from dawn till dusk.
it must have been on each other's throats from dawn till dusk.
So for the Alpha No one, we had. Alright, do you want to read it?
We had so Amy chose the one where you mentioned Alpha now, and it says we had no clear memories of our life in the hinterlands, having returned to the motherland as infants. Nevertheless, I'm quite familiar with Master Matoya as is every Charlean. I should like to speak with her someday.
I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving.
I got a second page.
Then Alice, and for Amy's, it would not surprise me if Alphino's recent maturation was at least somewhat due to her sage guidance. I would never tell him this, of course, but there have been moments when I've caught myself thinking of him as an elder brother.
What did yours say?
Just how it's like,
The
as
hopes
Warrior of
and
Light, you
dreams
had to
of
keep
so
those
many
two
rest on your shoulders,
in mind and
Warrior
keep
of
from
Light.
fighting. Yours was more interesting, I'd say. But yes, I'm just working my way through 3.4, about halfway through, and I'll have to finish up the rest next time.
As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those we hold dear.
I'm still laughing at how how I sit. Oh boy, what are these guys up to? A dark crystal.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Oh, wait a second.
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
No way.
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Oh, it totally is.
Foresee?
I'll see if they reveal it themselves,
Sure,
but
you don't
I'm going to say it after this cutscene.
I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Yep.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course.
For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Asians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Oh, yeah.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done.
Not sure what they're what this guy's suggesting right now, but
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
oh yeah.
Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
There is no way no fan didn't know exactly who this was. Even though they didn't reveal it during this. Holy crap. Alright, I cannot say I called Oriange being a warrior of darkness.
Glad you kept this in.
Mm-hmm. Did not expect that one. Huh. Should we call it there just to have a nice little cliffhanger?
If you want to, sure.
I think I will do that. But yeah, wow. Oriange, Warrior of Darkness. And who knows what else is in this one. This is crazy stuff. Yeah, it helps that we never seen him without his hood and goggles before this. That is true. So, man, I have no idea where that's going to go. I'm definitely curious. Still no idea how this relates to Stormblood at all, other than just, hey, we need a new issue for these guys to deal with, so let's come up with something so they can be distracted from the Warriors of Darkness. Oh yeah, the scarf covers up the face tattoo. Very, very smart. Never suspected it when we met them after the duty.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you suspected that was Oriange?
As soon as he hung around longer, that's when I first
that you thought
suspected.
That it was going to be Oriange?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Never occurred to me.
Because of the scene, the little suspicious scene that we saw earlier.
Oh, right. All right. Well, I think with that, I'm going to call it there. And we'll pick up with more of this main story quest next Wednesday as we see even more of 3.4. Maybe get to 3.5 at that point. Probably not based on how long this one took. But we'll just see how it goes. Amy will be streaming tomorrow night. More Octopath Traveler as she encounters Ophelia, I believe, this time. So that'd be good. And then on Saturday, I should be able to stream Radiant Historia. However, that is also the day of the Splatoon 3 Splatfest. And GVG is going to be streaming that at 2 different times. Once during the when it first starts, and I will definitely be part of that. That starts at noon Eastern. And again later in the day when it switches over to the tricolor aspect of it. So we'll have that as well. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to be there or not. So the Radiant Historia stream might start a little later, if that's okay with Amy. If I still stream like right after one after the other. And then Sunday is a executive producer stream playtime with our patrons. So that means Pokemon will be at night on Sunday. That'll be at 9 o'clock at night. So a little hinky on where all of our streams are going to be, but yeah, might not start directly at 1 o'clock for Radiant Historia on Saturday, but we will get to it at that point and pick up from there. So yeah, that's how that's all broken down. Otherwise, yeah, should be back with Final Fantasy next week to finish off the rest of 3.4 and just see what it has to offer. Because, yeah, obviously plot twists are coming. So we'll see how this all goes through. So let's see who is available to raid. Oh, how appropriate. Kenshin's playing Final Fantasy XIV. There we go. Make it nice and easy. It says starting soon, so be fine. We'll just go ahead and start that raid. And oh yeah, I'll definitely check out your comment, Simon, when I have a chance. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and start that raid. Thank you all for joining. As for our hashtag, let's just go with what do you think is a good one?
You know me, I don't like doing those. My little
Right. What's a good hashtag? Just I don't know. They'll probably be doing new batch stuff. I guess it is possible. Actually, let's cancel in that case. Just so we don't accidentally do that. Unless there's any suggestions, we'll raid somebody else. But otherwise, I'll probably just call it, since there's nobody else to raid. I don't want to have us get into spoiler stuff, but I'll see if there's any suggestions, and then I'll probably just head out. Otherwise, just yeah. Yeah. VG Prof. What are they streaming? Donkey Kong 64. There we go. Why not? That'll work. Hey, Jason Rocks. We're just about to head out. Oh, is VG Prof the Kitty Kong Facts? Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, let's definitely raid them. That's perfect. And yeah, either. What do you think? Let's go with ooh banana. Keep it nice and simple. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. We'll see you on Saturday for Splatoon over in GVG and more Radiant Historia. Otherwise, if you're here just for Final Fantasy, I'll see you next Wednesday for more of the 3.4 stuff. Thank you all so much for watching, and you all have a great night. Bye, everyone.